right, hey, I'm Anthony Renna, and this is Strength Coach TV. Today we are here in Boston, continuing our little tour up for Mike Boyle and his winter seminar. I'm here with Glenn Harris. Glenn, thanks for coming on today.
No problem.
All right, we're here at the Boston University weight room, and although a lot of people know Coach Boyle as the BU strength coach, he only works with hockey, so he really doesn't do much. Glenn really runs the show here. He does everything. So one cool thing is they just redid the gym, so we're going to check out what they did. But first, we're going to check out Glenn's system, and he's going to take us through what he does when the athletes first walk in, and we're going to get a really nice tour of this great facility. So Glenn, I'm going to put this on you.
All right.
Here, and then, tell us when they walk in, we're talking about what their assignments here, just go through the whole thing.
Yeah, basically what they do is when they do come in, they'll see the schedule on the board, on the door, and it's right here. We change it from week to week, and they know every team has an assigned time when they come in to work out. And what we do here, myself and my staff, we work here and we get all our teams up here at assigned times. And when they come in, they'll come in through here, they'll come in through the weight room, they'll look here, they'll have our designated workout based on their team, where they want to be, okay? So it would be soccer, wrestling, hockey, basketball, whatever it is. They'd look for their thing, they would find it, know what they are doing that day, and then they would go and get their sheet and start from the beginning to the end.
Awesome. So we're starting. Basically, what's the first thing they do, though? Are you guys going to start foam rolling right away?
Typically, yeah. When they know what they're doing, if they're coming to start an off-season program, they'll be coming in. They'll start with their foam roller, movement prep and everything like that, and we'll come over here, grab a foam roller, go over to a space over here. We have a lot of open space, which is our intention, so we can use it for things like movement prep and foam rolling.
How many teams at the most will you have in here at once?
At the most, we would like to have no more than 3 teams at once.
Teams, yeah.
We have 23 sports, and we have over 500 athletes that actually use this facility. And from track and field to ice hockey, women's ice hockey to basketball. I mean, we have a plethora of athletes that use this weight room.
Awesome. All right. Well, so now will they do their dynamic warm up in this area, or?
Yes. After rolling out, and depending on what they're doing for the day, we'll actually do our warm up on this track surface. If we're full, if we're at capacity, we'll actually use this open area too, if we're warming up multiple teams at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool.
So after that, we have our mats here. If we're doing, any type of core training before our workout, planks or bridges or anything like that, we'll do it over here prior to moving over to our weight room. And as you can see, our weight room has been recently renovated, and what we're doing here, okay, we have a brand new floor surface, okay. I worked extensively with Perform Better, a lot with program design ideas, and really trying to work on getting a very efficient facility, that allows us to do everything that we need to do in our workouts in an efficient period.
So these are all new. This is really all the equipment from here on right now.
Basically, from this floor all the way down is all new.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many square feet are we in here all together?
Over 12,000. It's about 12,600 square feet right now.
Awesome.
And we're extremely fortunate. I had great support from the administration to allow us to really improve this.
Yeah.
And
you were talking about how you set it up in the different rows. I love that. So when they come in, they have different, like they might be assigned row A, B, C for soccer.
Exactly.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about how you set that up. Because, for example, when you're in Boyles, you do your foam roll and your dynamic warm up on the turf, and you move over to the plyo and med ball area. Mm-hmm. Obviously, you don't have a specific area for that. They're going to the rows right after that.
Right. What we're doing now is we'll come over here, and as you can see, up here we have letters labeling our rows. You know, we have A, B, C, all the way down to F. Okay, so what we would do is we would have a team come in and they would go to that board and see, okay, lacrosse, I'm at A and B today. So they would know that these 2 rows are dedicated for that time period for their workout. So their entire team would be able to get their workout in A, B, and C, or whatever their designated row is for that day.
Yeah.
They would be able to do it. The beauty about our new system is everything that they need to do for their workout can be done in one area.
Yeah.
We have our new racks, new double racks from UCS, and with our custom logoed platforms, and we can do our Olympic movements, our cleans or snatches or anything like that right here. We have multiple bars. We have Olympic bars and we have powerlifting bars at each one. Yep. We have a full complement of bumper plates, and you know, and we can adjust everything to do our Olympic movements to our, you know, squats or bench press or incline.
You got the power blocks there.
We also have our power blocks at every station. So for us, I have 18 stations that they have 5 to 90-pound dumbbells at every station, and it's great. It's fantastic.
Awesome. How many people are normally at a station?
We try and have probably 3 people at a station, you know, so they can rotate through, and we can get, I mean, if we're having 3 people at a station, I can easily get teams of 25 through this routine in half the weight room. You know,
That's great. So this area, again, is all changed. How much for you have you seen already? I know this is brand new, so how much is the efficiency for you? Is it making your life a lot easier?
It is. It's an efficient. I have a great staff too, and you know, each of us work with our teams, and we can get more done in a shorter period of time, and we can get everything that we need to do right here.
Logistically too is much better, not guys running around into each other, right? Now when you got your row system.
Exactly. We have the row system, and you know, and everyone knows that this is dedicated for this particular group at this time. We don't have to, you know, in the past we had platforms and we had racks.
Yeah.
Now we have everything at once. So in the past, if we had a group starting on the platforms and then they went to the racks, the next group would start on the platforms and then they would have to wait, you know, and there was a log jam or backup.
Yeah.
And so now we don't have that anymore.
Are the Kaisers assigned? I see you have 3 Kaisers. So if I'm in row A, which Kaiser do I use? You know what I mean? You have that too? Or?
We don't, but we have grouped them in a space where we do have 3 areas. You know, the Kaisers are kind of universal for the 3 weight rooms, so to speak. We have 1, 2, and 3, but we'll use them accordingly to whichever team needs them at that time.
Yeah, cool. Glenn, down here, I see you have like almost like another room there, and I see a lot of rowing machines, a couple of racks. Just tell us a little bit about what's going on in there.
Yeah, in that room, that's actually our erg room, you know, and it's dedicated for our rowing teams. And you know, one of the huge advancements with this whole facility improvement project was the reorganization of that room itself, you know, and we basically, what we have here, you can see there's a small wall here.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, where this stereo speaker is, this was the end of the weight room. We were fortunate, you know, these row of columns, this was the wall that separated the weight room from the erg room. And what we did was we knocked down this wall, extended out, and opened everything up. So now we have, you know, one giant facility, even though we have separate rooms.
Yeah, awesome. And then the conditioning, obviously, you have that whole bike area, the ropes, and then...
Exactly. Okay. You know, we have an open area over there where we can do our shuttles, our conditioning, our speed work. We also have, you know, a complement of airdynes. We have about 18 airdynes, you know, 6 treadmills, and we have plenty of slide boards as well. You know.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, this is really, it must be nice to kind of be able to have your dream facility and be able to just say, okay, great, we have the budget to do it, and let's do it now, let's do it right. Because I could see, the team that just left, just kind of everybody was really in their line, and they had their little areas, and it seemed to work really efficiently.
Yeah, it was. We've been very fortunate. It's been great, and we're still getting used to the size and the ability to accommodate so many people. But it's been awesome,
Awesome,
So,
great.
yeah.
Well, Glenn, thanks so much for coming on.
Hey,
today.
my
I really
pleasure.
appreciate it.
All right. Yep.
Awesome.
Whether you're opening a small personal training studio or a major strength and conditioning facility, Perform Better's fitness facility design team will work with you from layout to installation to create the fitness facility design that best meets your needs and budget. Their team of facility design experts is dedicated to bringing you the best advice and equipment to help you and your teams perform better. Go to performbetter.com to fill out a facility design form, and one of their trained facility designers will contact you to get started on your fitness facility today. When I opened 5 Iron Fitness, I use Perform Better, and I can't recommend them highly enough. Go to performbetter.com.
All right, well, that's going to do it for episode 6 of Strength Coach TV. Thanks so much to Glenn Harris and Boston University for allowing us to come down and giving us a tour of the studio. Next episode, heading out to California to Results Fitness. Alan and Rachel Cosgrove were kind enough to give me a tour of the studio, as well as kind of a rundown of what it took to open up their juice bar. After that, we go out and for episode 8, and we visit with Coach Robert Dos Remedios at the College of the Canyons. He's going to give us a rundown of his facility and some of his program design. So you can check us out at Strength Coach TV or on YouTube at Strength Coach TV, youtube.com/Strength Coach TV. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.